Alright gang, welcome back to the video game Memorabilia Museum. And this is Nightram here with 2,000 subscribers. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a new collection room tour because there is a ton of new stuff in here. So let's get started. Okay, let me start against this wall over here. I just walked in the door that still has the Mario Sunshine towel on it. And nothing much has changed up here along the wall or the ceiling, but here's some new pullbacks there, and we got the keychains and stuff. And I actually did the light switch here with official merchandise. This is the Super Mario Brothers switch plate. Let's see, we got some new stuff on the floor here. A bunch of Scribblenauts stuff. An Oswald plush, kind of Epic Mickey plush, but really it's just an Oswald plush. I just love Oswald now that I've played Epic Mickey, so I consider it video game merchandise, but it's not really. There's some of the Connects stuff that has come out. My Toys R Us just got in the big sets, but you'll see that I'm running out of room in here very fast as stuff continues to come out at an alarming rate. I stacked some stuff up here all the way to the top. And there's some more keychains here on top of this box, mostly Mario Galaxy 2 related. Then we've got some stuff in here. This is all stuff you've seen before, I think, if you've seen the other collection videos. And there's a cord there that lights this, just if you're wondering what that is. And then it comes out even farther, and here's the new stuff you may recognize from a recent video. And there's some more new stuff there. There's an old Super Mario Brothers board game, and the pullbacks or the racers, and tower set, and some new. Those are those puzzle figures I've yet to show you guys. Those are just brilliant. I hope they do a second set of those. There's Conker, DK. It's getting kind of hard to show everything. Let's look at the back of that tower now that there's some stuff. There's some really rare model kits there of Mario and Bowser from the first game. Water squirter on card. We got some. I've got a Spyro inflatable that I just got. Haven't blown them up yet. And nothing much changed there. I moved the Crash Bandicoot cookie jar over here. Spyro shelf hasn't, or the Spyro and Crash shelf hasn't changed in a long time. If you want to know what that chain is, it goes to the Sony PlayStation light over here. But let's get in here and see this stuff. This is kind of the catch-all shelf. It's got a bunch of random figures on it. The Blob, Pikachu, Parappa, even some Mario stuff that overflowed because it was big, and the Blinks plush that I've shown, and the boy and his Blob, and just the kind of random promos that come with games that don't have enough merch for its own shelf. You have the Castle Crashers figures and Zack and Wiki puzzle ball. We got some Street Fighter stuff and some Mega Man stuff, and those new mini-mates, Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, and a Cole McGrath statue, recently finished Infamous 1, so gotta get onto that second game here soon. This is the third kind of catch-all. It's mostly Ratchet and Clank figures, but then it's got some Professor Layton on it, and Battletoads figures, and some Bomberman, Bubble Bobble, Rabbids stuff, Loco Roco, and then the Crash Bandicoot and Spyro plush shelf hasn't changed much. There's also some Nintendo stuff and Donkey Kong stuff in there. And then we pull back out. Oh, there's a plush there from Fling Smash. It was a promo from GameStop, I think. There's some Conqueror and Sonic and Banjo. Then we got a couple of throws, Mario throws, and a Mega Man powered up basketball and the Famicom stuff. And then on top of this we have some Sony stuff, Sony gear. There's a PlayStation clock and some other Sony items. And then we move down to the Nintendo merchandise shelf, and there's been some additions to this shelf, but not a whole lot. And this is the Pikmin Collection. There's some stuff on the other side of the room still, but the big Bulborbs and the plushes are over here, and then all the little figures, the onions and everything, and then the ships and stuff are in the Nintendo cabinet. And then we have the big Donkey Kong shelf with all the stuff on it. And this shelf has largely been left unchanged because there's not a whole lot of room for other stuff, and I like how it's arranged. It's really packed in there. So most of the new stuff goes on this shelf, which is bigger box items and some of that other stuff. DK tie you've seen. Let's see. More DK plushes in there. Lots of new stuff. There's a Donkey Kong flashlight there. Just found out that existed. It's crazy. I'm still finding out about everything that was available, because there were so few places to find any of this stuff. Alright, so let's go to top of the Mega Man. And I moved the entire cookie jar shelf, the cookie jar set over here. And I moved the one of the coin banks over here to give some more room for stuff you'll see in a minute. And I don't think the Mega Man shelf has changed much. Not a whole lot of new stuff coming out that goes on the main shelf. Most of the new stuff is going on the third shelf. This is the Mega Man X shelf. And again, not too many changes there. And Kirby, let's see, there's some new stuff in here. I got some really old merchandise that came in, and had to find places for it, like this Poppy Brother right here. That set I had to put in, and there's some other new things in here, like that King DDD. Hope they make merch from the new games. Return to Dreamland and Mass Attack were excellent. Oh, and I got these patches set up here. Okay, so the Mega Man and Kirby catch-all. It's really more Mega Man now than anything. I just got a couple of Kirby things in the back, but and I have some stability issues on this shelf. Things tend to fall over a lot. I've tried to incorporate a lot of these new straps and things going on, but there's very little room for that, so I think I'm going to have to do something else with those. And I have some ideas, so. And then the Kirby plush and other items shelf. They kind of expanded out to the floor. There's a Kirby inflatable and the mat that's there. Big King DDD. And I'm running out of room for these. I just got the D-Arts Mega Man X and the D-Arts Mega Man. I don't have Zero. And there's a second Zero coming out, and there's Vile, and the Mega Man Zero set. So, okay, top of the Mario bookcase. Kind of looks the same as Super Mario Kart. Nothing really new there. But I did rearrange the Mario shelf because when I was doing some of the videos, I had to pull out some of this stuff. So I did rearrange a lot of it. So I don't know, some of you guys that have watched my videos a lot may notice that there's things that are in different places. And there's also stuff missing because I buy lots and I place things other places and rearrange stuff and when I get time. Okay, so Yoshi, Toad, and Peach shelf is pretty unchanged. There's been a lot of Furuta figures that have gone in here lately. Like I just placed those right before the video. And there's some Peach stuff that has been added. Some Toad stuff, so that's ever growing. And then Mario Kart, there's very little new stuff here, I think. Pretty sure most of this is old news, but that's okay. Because it's a lot of Mario Kart stuff. I think there's been figures of every character for every game except the completely ignored or largely ignored Mario Kart Wii extra characters like Funky Kong and Dry Bowser and stuff like that. But I did get these great Mario kits that you can see here from Mario Kart 64. I got the complete set. Unfortunately, Yoshi was missing his steering wheel, but that is okay. To have the complete set is great. Then there's the Mario plush leftovers. And that kind of goes out. There's a little mat under there, and then there's some stuff here. So let's look up at the Luigi shelf. I got some of these straps hanging down here. But added some things to here like Furuta figures, but there isn't much that is new on the Luigi shelf. But as you can see, Penguin Luigi is new. So, and there's some new figures here. There's the Koopalings, just recently added, and some of the Furuta figures that I try to find room for on the Bowser and Enemies shelf. And then this shelf I don't think has changed much. There's same old stuff there. Some of the rarest Mario items though. There's some really rare stuff here. And then we have another Mario catch-all. There's been some stuff that has ended up here. And then there's more plushes and stuff back in there. They had to add some stuff here because I got a talking Bowser, talking Yoshi. There's a big man. It'd be a lot to pull him out to show you guys how big he is. I think I have some pictures of him on the website. And I really haven't seen much of him anywhere else. The big Mario plush back there. I haven't really seen him for sale, or I haven't learned much new about him, but he's still one of my favorites. Okay, let's go top of the Nintendo cabinet. This has changed quite a bit. You'll see that Darunia was added, and the gold statue. And there he is. There's Dark Link. And the big Mario, and I added Luigi up here. And then there's Midna and Wolf Link. I didn't do an unboxing of that one. I was a little worried about everything being intact. But the detail on this is incredible. I'm glad I was able to find room for it, but that might be the last one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Mario 3 sign, and then I moved a lot of the statues. The gold statue is there, and Luigi the coin bank is back there still. But There hasn't been too many new additions to the cabinet, but there's been some. I'm going to go ahead and show you. That really rare Mario keychain that's miscolored was added because it is very rare and just sort of interesting. I've got a mint on card, very first Mario figure from 1981, Donkey Kong back there. That's not easy to get. Sorry for the glare on here, but I don't want to move the doors here. So there's that shelf. And we looked at the Shadow of the Colossus set. Final Fantasy IV, the Gold Unpainted, Super Mario RPG. Not a whole lot is new here. We got a Smash Brothers Brawl pin. Super Mario Land stuff. There's Boshi. That rare coin bank in the box. So rare. So rare that if I ever sold it, I think I'd sell it on Yahoo Japan auctions because I don't think people appreciate on eBay how rare some of this stuff is. And some new Zelda tins came in. Thank you, Icona, for that stuff. Then we got the Zelda chest, Super Mario Bros. 3 chest, Mega Man bobbleheads and the prototypes, and Nintendo bobbleheads are back there. Mouser on card. Banjo-Kazooie. Get a lot of questions about him. We got the strap set, and I think I've finally completed that Mario and Wario plush set, but I wish there was a Wario in the set. Could make sense, but you'd have to have him in the plane, and boy, I haven't never seen it, so. Plush prototypes for Donkey Kong. There's some more Mario and Wario. Larry and Bowser and Windy and Morton. Plush box set, that's what that set has in it. And there's a Bowser's Castle papercraft in there. It's really awesome. Okay, so out in front of the cabinet we have the chain jump soccer ball and puppet coolers and some plushes and some stuff that I've gotten recently. Some of the big figures Toys R Us is selling, and companion cube. Just got that Mario backpack. Okay, so now up here I've got Samus and Samus. And I've got the other figures, the other statues and stuff that no longer fit on top of the World of Nintendo cabinet because of the Wolf Link and Midna statue. So a lot of it moved up here if it fit. And there's the Zelda shelf again. Still plenty to talk about here. I put my new ocarina back there. There's a rare set right there. Still lots to talk about, but it's tough to pull things out of a shelf without completely redoing the shelf. So if I need to dust or rearrange so I can fit more in, I tend to do a bunch of videos about that stuff. There's the Spirit Track set. Got that to fit. It's amazing how much stuff you can get to fit. Final Fantasy shelf hasn't changed in a long time. That's probably because I stopped playing at Final Fantasy 9. I just didn't. I'd like to play 10, but it's so much time is needed to play RPGs like that. And then I had no interest in playing 12, even though I have it. And 13. I don't know. The character design just kind of got away from me. I didn't really like what they did with it. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let's move on. More keychains. This shelf hasn't done much, and it's kind of in need of some revamping here, I think. Time to get some stuff placed. So this tends to keep growing. Let's see. Bunch of new plushes here. We got plushes on plushes on plushes. This is the plush avalanche section, as I like to call it. There's been a lot of new releases. There's the new Sine set that's coming out. That is arriving soon, I believe. Okay, so I managed to get all my mother stuff in here. And it's all stacked up next to the big Mr. Saturn that's back there that is really kind of impossible to display in here anyway in the box, because it's just a cardboard box and it's not very, I don't know, displayable. So I've just kind of got all my mother stuff in there. And then I've got the giant Mario inflatable that people are asking me about. We'll get to that in another video. And then I've got managed to buy back the giant Mario statue. I had it once before and sold it to a kid in New York and made about twice what I paid, and then I paid well less than half to buy it back. Not from him, but to get it back in the collection is what I mean. There's some more keychains. I haven't really added anything there. Tom Nook. Back to the plush. Okay, so there's the mother section. Let's see if there's some Patapon stuff up there. And an inflatable chain chomp. And then we got some, not so much has changed on the wall, though I do have the bow biters back here. And some rabid stuff. And yeah, not a whole lot's changed on the wall. I did have to move some stuff so Mario could fit in there. Not too much. And this stack over here keeps getting bigger. So let me back up and show you what this wall is all about. So there's the floor. And we pan up and there's just lots of new stuff. This is kind of where all the new stuff goes. So we have the plush avalanche kind of coming up against here, and I've got this new bald art set and the Okamiden plushes and a bunch of board games and some of those new sound plushes. I'd like to do a comparison video of those. And we got some new stuff here, some light up figures from Mario, and then got the gold and silver set. And just some new great stuff. Clock. That Mario Easter egg set that I got for super cheap that recently went for over 150. Good times. Let's see. Got some Mario shampoo here. That set I recently got. The Mario figures that are just kind of there and blocked now, but see, we got some Mario Kart figures. There's stuff hiding now. There's stuff hiding all around here. It's just hard to show, hard to see. Like back in here, we got some stuff. It's blocked, but that's okay. Bowser plush backpack. And there's the Kirby gold and silver set. Some ornaments here. I got this wall clock for $50 and it's worth a lot more than that. So that's great. Little Megaman cushion there. So we're back around the room again to the towel. But this lamp and like the cord here, just about the only things in this room now that are not licensed Nintendo, because I moved the desk out. Oh yeah, and I got Series 3 of these figures, so had to get room for that. There's Dixie. So there's all those figures. Weird that Dixie came before Diddy, but whatever. There's some new pins up here. I'm going to have to detail my pin collection soon. And I had to move these down. So these go right up to that Mario coin bank. Mario cookie jar, sorry. And then there's a Mario Kart Wii set hanging up here because it had no place else to go. And the ceiling hasn't changed much. So, thanks for watching. Hope that was fun for you guys, because I know you guys like collection videos, and it has changed quite a bit since I've done one. So, thanks for watching, and keep watching. Thanks for all the subscribers. It's been great. This is my longest video yet. Looks like about 25 minutes. So, thanks for watching if you made it through the whole thing. There's plenty to see in here. So, plenty to still do videos on, and I hope you keep watching and keep subscribing. Thanks, guys. Bye.